this video, we're going to be talking about gifts for nursing students. These are all the things that from my time in school I realized are essential for any nursing student. All right, so first thing is a great bag. Now I've done my research and I have tried every type of bag, backpack, side bag, tote bag, all of those types of things. But as you know, you're going to have binders, you're going to have books, you're going to have so many things to carry, and also clinical. You know, we go to clinical, you need your folders, you need some food to eat. So what is the best bag? And I think that I found the bag, and I'll list all links to everything down below. This is by Jack's. So inside, it's huge. This is actually my work bag, which is filled with stuff. It also has this little zipper compartment, and so you can put cards or IDs or anything like that that you don't want to fall out of the bag. You want to make sure it's super secure. On the front, there is also this little compartment. I would always put like pens and things in here so they weren't like all fumbling around in my bag. Purell in time of COVID would be great in there. So, and there's also a little clip. There is also a metal clip here that keeps this attached. There are two side clasps, which again, if you want to make the bag smaller, kind of keep it together and small, you can clip those. I like to clip my car keys on here so I'm not like fumbling around in my bag looking for them. But the best part of this bag is that on the back, it has a lunch box. So I put all my food right in here. It's waterproof. It's great. It's not fumbling around in my bag with all of my papers and things. Because, you know, the worst thing would be like if your food opens and gets all over your assignment or something like that, or you're carrying multiple bags. No fun. One bag, everything in it. It's great. So this is my must-have, at least clinical bag. I mean, I don't know how many binders you're going to have. You could definitely probably fit 2 binders and a book in here. So this would also be great for class, but you know, you may have to take this with a backpack if you have like all of your books, because nursing books are huge and crazy. So yes, so that. The second thing I have is I really love this tea mug, and I've also done my research on tea mugs. Long of the short, I used to love Teavana's tea mug, and Teavana closed and they don't make it anymore. And my issue with tea mugs is the tops open sometimes on certain mugs, or they leak, and like who wants tea to leak all over their stuff? So this is great. It's by Zorigi. It's metal. It keeps my tea warm I've left tea in here for 24 hours and it's still been warm. I didn't drink it, I dumped it out. But the other thing I really like about this, the top is a screw-on, so it's nice and tight, it's sealed, it's not going to break. But it also has this top, which pops open, which I love, but then it also locks. So that is not going to pop open in my bag. So this is really, really great. It's also really strong. There's lots of dents all over it because I've dropped it plenty of times, and it has survived. All right, so the second must-have for nursing school, clinicals, things like that. This is a water bottle. It is like the Hydro Flask. This one is a Hydro Peak, but either one is fine. Both will be listed below. And this, again, just keeps your water nice and cold for the day. You can have it with you so that you can stay hydrated, because dehydration leads to exhaustion, and there's no time to be exhausted in nursing school. You have to decide if you want to be a paperless student or have paper. Some people in my class wanted to have paper printouts because they just did better with the papers in front of them. That's what they liked. So if that's the option you're going to go with, I recommend a 3-inch binder. Yes, it's huge, but there are lots of PowerPoints that you're going to have to print out, lots of pages. It's pretty crazy. So in here I have these dividers, and the reason I like these dividers specifically, and I use these all through nursing school, is that they have a little folder in the front. So sometimes, you know, the teacher might pass out papers that aren't hole punched, things like that, and I could just slip it right into the front. Or if there's something really important, I might put that in the front too. So yes, and then you can label them all by module or however your school does it. So if you're going to go with paper, I recommend big binder with those types of inserts. If you're not going to go with paper and you're going to go paperless, which is what I decided to do in nursing school after my first semester, honestly, loved it. I didn't have to carry around this giant binder and my little iPad. So right here we get the iPad and the iPad pencil. So pretty much you just have your iPad. I put a cover on it that makes it feel like paper when I'm writing. And I will link both of those below. The app that I would use on the iPad is called Notability. So that is right here. So, and then you just have your PowerPoints in here. I don't know if I have any right now. Right here. So you have your PowerPoints in here. They look like this, and you can write on them. You can zoom in. You can save it as a PDF. I would have it upload to my drive, and I can do a whole nother video on this, and then I can access it on my phone or on my computer or anywhere that I want to be able to see. The other thing I love about Notability and why I think it helped me to do way better than when using just paper in school was it has this little microphone up at the top, and you record your lectures as you're taking notes. And then when you go back and re-look at your lectures, if you double tap your writing, it will pull you into the audio recording when you wrote that. So say you don't understand a certain section about a certain disease and you're like, oh, I remember the teacher said this, but I didn't write it down, or I'm just confused and I want to rehear what she says. Instead of going back through all of the audio, you just double click it where you wrote that, and it will pull you right into that section of the audio. Other thing that's amazing is you can speed up or slow down audio. So a lot of times I would listen to the audio at 1.5 or 1.2 because maybe the teacher was just talking a little slow. And that way I don't have to sit there for a whole hour and listen to the lecture. I can cut it down to maybe 30, 45 minutes, or just focus on the sections that I need to work on. So loved this. And again, you can take it around. So light, so easy, and syncs up with all other devices. Again, I use Google Drive. Some people might use Cloud. This is an essential oil diffuser. I really like this because it helps to relax. Nursing school is extremely stressful. I think it's super important to even set aside an hour a day to kind of do things that are going to help you relax and help your body de-stress, because that high stress for a long amount of time is really, really bad for your body. And when you become a nurse, that stress is going to continue. So you need to find positive coping mechanisms or just things in general that can help you to relax. So stimulating senses is a great way to do that. This changes colors. You hit one of the buttons, you can select the color that you want. You also hit the other button and you can pick how long that you want it to run. The new one of these uses Wi-Fi, which I think is awesome. This one I've had for a while, so it doesn't use Wi-Fi. So I'll link both of those below. Very fun. So for that, I have this whole basket of essential oils. There's lavender, rose, breathe easy in case you get a cold. That one's great. The cinnamon one. So these are awesome to de-stress. Now I also love, and this is like my super, super favorite thing for nursing students specifically, these are aromatherapy roll-ons. So I used to keep these in my nursing school bag whenever I felt stressed out, or like I just needed to focus. Like, so I have one that's stress relief, I have another one that's focus, I have another one that's comfort, and it's got this little rolly ball on it, and I would just roll it on my wrists and rub them together and just smell it, and it really does help you to relax or focus, whatever it is that you want to do. And maybe it's the placebo effect, who knows, but I found them really, really helpful. So I would just keep these right in my bag. Is this bar of soap. So really it's not a bar of soap, but anything that is going to help you relax while you take a shower. I think that that's a great way to relax. So soap, body scrubs, bath salts, anything like that is great. This one is from a company called Wicked Waters. My best friend makes them. She makes them by hand. They're all natural, and she just does an amazing, amazing job. So super, super love them. I'll put the link below. A candle. So I like to find a scent that is going to help you focus. So for me, when I do my schoolwork, and I did this in nursing school and I do this in NP school now, I have a certain scent that 99% of the time I like to light because it puts me in the mood to do homework and it helps me focus. The scent I like is a coffee smell, or it's actually like a cafe smell. So it has like a coffee espresso kind of scent, and it just reminds me of like sitting at a coffee shop and doing schoolwork and staying focused, but I've done it so many times that now when I smell the smell, I'm like, ooh, I want to like read a journal article or like something, you know? So if you just use that same scent over and over again, I think it helps your brain to kind of be like, ooh, schoolwork time. And that's why I really like the cafe one, because it just reminds me of like being at a cafe, and I like to drink coffee when I do my schoolwork and stuff. So yes, find a scent that you like, and use that to study. You can also find a different scent, you know, to relax, light a candle while you're taking a bath. Something like that is a great idea. So I hope you guys found this helpful. If so, make sure to subscribe below. I'll have new content and videos coming to you every week. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Give it a thumbs up, and if you comment below, I read all the comments and I will try to respond to all of them. So, all right, thanks guys. Have a nice day.